Hi. Um, I thought I would be more comfortable making this video. I thought maybe I'd be a little funny, have some fun. Um, but no, no, it is still scary. It is still terrifying. Cool. So, if you don't follow my other social media, this may be a shock. But a few days ago, I came out as bisexual, pan. I know that there are a lot of people who have said that in 2018 it's not really hard to come out, that the world is it's pretty good now when it comes to that kind of stuff. And that is super invalidating to anyone who still has to face hard things like being in an unsafe situation or having people in your life that won't be okay with it. This is a long time coming. I have known that I liked girls as well as guys since I was a kid. Since I could have a crush, which was probably like 7 or 8, I knew. And it terrified me. I received homophobia and homophobic ideals from a lot of different sources in my life. And the main gist is that it wasn't natural or good morally. And so when I got a crush on a girl, I would cry and ask why this was happening to me, and I would be terrified that I was gonna become a lesbian. Ooh. And I would then be very confused when I found a crush on a boy, and I would think, oh, well, I guess I'm cured or healed or whatever. And I truly believed that that was how everyone felt and thought. I just thought that it kind of was a choice, like you could choose who you wound up with, because I had feelings for everyone. Not everyone, but people of different gender. And so I felt a lot of shame and guilt and really severely suppressed that part of me. And like a lot of queer people, I had a lot of internalized homophobia. And by the time I heard that bisexuality existed just as a concept, I was so far away from that part of myself. And I did not come out to myself until I think I was 20. And I was terrified. I came out to my boyfriend at the time, which felt safe. And I came out to, I think, like 2 queer friends because I knew they'd be cool with it because they were queer. And it was just such a slow process. That was 5 years ago. So it's taken me 5 years to be public and tell my whole family. I still haven't come out to some of my old friends because that fear of them misinterpreting certain interactions or acts of pure friendship is really scary and upsetting. And I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry in this video. Oh no. I have felt like I needed to be so silent, and in my own little ways I would try and be out. I would talk about crushes or dating in gender neutral terms, and I would try and lift up other queer voices and not speak over them because I was not out. And an ally who was perceived straight should not speak over a queer voice. I was so afraid. I was so afraid. I always wanted to go to pride events and then would chicken out last minute, or anything at like the LGBTQ plus centers that were in the cities I lived in. But I was so afraid that there was going to be a picture of me that would get somewhere to my family or friends who didn't know, and it terrified me. I think the biggest thing for me is just that my being queer isn't who I am, but it's definitely a part of me. And I just want to be honest about that part of me. I want to be proud of that part of me, and it took me a long time to feel comfortable with that side of me. There was like a period where I overcompensated and would try fitting it into every conversation with friends I was out with, and then there were times where I would just avoid those conversations altogether. I know because just by posting some tweets and an Instagram, I had so many people message me and tell me their stories about how they came out, or so many people who are still afraid to come out. And I want to validate those because I felt like I wasn't heard or seen in my fear of coming out. The reception I received over the internet so far has been overwhelming and lovely and sweet and kind and more than I could ever ask for, and I'm so grateful. And it's unbelievable. Not everyone in my life has been okay with it. Not everyone is comfortable with it, which is hard. And it's complicated because some of these people are people that I love. And hearing that they aren't comfortable with it, or, they hope it's not what it is, which is just who I am, a part of me, it's really heartbreaking. I still haven't put anything on Facebook about it because I'm still afraid of some people from my hometown and older friends being judgmental or not understanding. This is a part of who I am. It's a part of me, and it always has been. So I just want to convey to people that I'm the same person I was. I just am more honest about it. And honestly, when I finally told my whole family and I put it out to the world, It felt like such a weight was lifted off my shoulders. And I could breathe. For the first time in a long time. I really, for a long time, didn't know if I could do this. But I want to. I know that now. And you can't really reverse this anyways, so here I am. This is all over the place. I'm sorry. I haven't been on the internet in forever like this. I'm not hiding anymore. I don't have to hide my opinions on things. I don't have to pretend I'm an ally. I can publicly be interested in women. I know those may sound like simple things if you've never had to come out, but it's a real liberating feeling. So, to anyone who is afraid, I want to validate that. I don't want to echo what some people are saying, which is, oh, it's easy, or nowadays it's fine. Because I don't think you should come out unless you feel safe and ready and comfortable and have a good support system. And I'm really grateful. I have a wonderful support system. Don't know what I'd do without them. But just know that you are not alone in what you are feeling. Because there are times where I felt alone. There is such a wonderful, beautiful community waiting for you when you are ready. And I'm really grateful for the one that has accepted me. So, here's hoping that made sense. I know this lighting and framing and everything was awful, but I really don't care because that wasn't my focus. Thank you for listening if you did. Thank you for anyone who has been supportive. It really does mean the world.